One purpose and strategic role of interviews. Interviews serve several purposes. Information gathering, to obtain details about the candidate's qualifications, experiences, and competencies. Assessment of fit, to evaluate alignment with organizational culture, values, and team dynamics. Validation of resume claims, to verify accuracy and authenticity of information provided. Prediction of job performance, to assess the likelihood of success in the role. Employer branding opportunity. Interviews also act as a marketing tool, leaving the candidate with a lasting impression of the company. From a strategic recruitment perspective, interviews are not isolated events. They form part of an integrated selection system that may include pre-screening questionnaires, skills and aptitude testing, behavioral and situational assessments, panel evaluations, and case studies. Two types of interviews. A. Structured interviews. All candidates are asked the same set of predefined questions in the same order. Increases reliability and fairness, often scored using standardized rating scales. B. Unstructured interviews, free-flowing conversational style, allows flexibility to probe interesting areas, higher risk of bias and inconsistency. C. Semi-structured interviews combines structured questions with open follow-ups, balances consistency with flexibility. D. Behavioral interviews, competency-based. Based on the principle that past behavior predicts future performance, uses STAR or CAR models, situation, task, action, result. Example, tell me about a time you had to meet a tight deadline with limited resources. Situational interviews presents hypothetical job-related scenarios, evaluates problem-solving, judgment, and decision-making skills. F-panel interviews. Multiple interviewers assess the candidate simultaneously. 3. Advanced interviewing techniques. Competency mapping. Linking interview questions directly to the role's competency framework. Behavioral anchored rating scales. BARS. Rating candidate responses against specific behavioral examples. Probing and follow-up skills, going beyond surface answers to uncover depth of experience. Cultural intelligence questions. Assessing ability to work in diverse teams. Microexpressions and nonverbal cues. Analysis. Observing subtle behavioral signals without over-relying on them. 4. Legal, ethical, and diversity considerations. An interviewer must be trained to avoid discriminatory questions, e.g., age, marital status, religion, nationality, disability. Adhere to equal employment opportunity, EEO laws and local labor legislation. Implement bias reduction strategies, e.g., using multiple interviewers, structured scoring. Ensure reasonable accommodations for candidates with disabilities. Apply consistent evaluation criteria to all applicants. 5. Selection decision-making. The selection process involves more than the interview itself. Post-interview, HR professionals must compile assessment data, combine scores from interviews, tests, and other assessments, use weighted scoring models, assign importance to each criterion, conduct reference and background checks, validate candidate credentials and integrity, reach consensus in selection panels, avoid halo effect or personal biases, document decisions, maintain records to justify selection choices for compliance and audit purposes. 6. Best practices for effective interviewing. Train interviewers regularly on structured techniques and unconscious bias. Prepare an interview guide with key questions and scoring rubrics. Start interviews with rapport building, but stay on topic. Allow candidates adequate speaking time without excessive interruptions. Close interviews by explaining the next steps and timelines. 7. Integrating AI and technology in interviewing. Modern recruitment increasingly uses AI-driven tools to analyze speech patterns and word choice, score facial expressions and tone of voice, rank candidates based on job match algorithms, However, ethical considerations require human oversight to prevent AI bias.